Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's edition of What's in the Box. This week, we've got another awesome projector from BenQ. It's a 4K DLP laser-based projector, the BenQ LK953 short throw. Let's get into it. I'm really excited today to showcase another BenQ projector with you guys. Last week we had the opportunity to take a look at the LU935 short throw projector, which is BenQ's latest offering. This week we're taking a look at the LK953 short throw. It's another fantastic offering from BenQ. Biggest difference, this projector is actually 5,000 lumens and it's 4K UHD. So true 4K, you get about 4 times the amount of pixels per frame that you did with the LU935. Just to give you a quick look at what that means, it's actually 8.3 million pixels compared to last week's LU935, which was 2.3 million pixels. So what does that mean? What does that translate to? That means that you're going to get so much more attention to detail. The littlest and the most subtle items in an image are going to pop out with a level of clarity that we didn't see with last week's projector. Let's take this out. We just got this in the other day, so it comes with the remote, just like the other one. We've got our instruction manuals. This is actually a little bit bigger, so I'll try not to tip over while I'm taking this puppy out. Oh. So this is a 4K laser-based projector, just like the LU935. I'm really excited to show it whenever we put it up on the screen, but basically it's slightly larger, a little bit wider. It does weigh, I think about 25 pounds, 22 pounds. And I want to take a look and review some of the nice features that this has. So we've got the zoom right here. It's about 1.1x zoom, same as the other projector. And then we've also got the focus. One of the great things that we love about these higher end BenQ projectors is that it's got the actual lens shift. So I don't know if you can see that right here, but we've got vertical and horizontal lens shift. It's not as much as the LU935. I've got my little cheat sheet here. So in terms of lens shift, it's 60 degrees vertical and then plus or minus 23 degrees horizontal. So it's still great flexibility with regards to where you're going to install the projector, but you don't have as much flexibility as you did with the LU935. The LU935 had the same vertical, but it had more of the horizontal. And as I touched on last time, I tend to put a little bit more importance on the horizontal because in our use cases, whenever we go to install these, typically we look to deviate from off-center, in the horizontal axis. So either we can't put it right on center because somebody's going to be there and it's going to cast a shadow, or it could be a multitude of reasons, but we typically tend to off-center to the left or to the right. Price point. So this projector is a little bit more expensive. It's $54.99. The main reason for that, really, you're getting the 4K UHD quality. You're getting 4 times the amount of pixels per frame compared to the LU935. The picture quality, the brightness, it's fantastic. Even though it's 500 lumens less than the LU935, I think you're hard-pressed to actually visually be able to tell a difference. Let me twirl this sucker around. Over here, we've got our basic control panels. Basically everything that you'll have access to over here on the remote, you've also have access to on the actual device. Let's take a look at the back. From an input standpoint, you've got everything that really you need. You've got your HDMI inputs, you've got your RS-232, your power plug, you've got VGA in and out. Everything that you would expect from a 2020 projector or 2021 projector in terms of peripherals and input and output devices, this projector has. So it really, it can't be beat. Again, I think what really separates the LK953 short throw, and we've tried a lot of projectors, and you know, I truly think that this is the best 4K golf simulator projector you can get. It's not one of the more affordable options, but the beauty about this projector is that it's got the flexibility and the versatility to be applied for multiple use cases. So you can use it for golf simulation. It's fantastic for that. Most people who are getting this projector are also utilizing their space for various purposes. So golf simulators, it can be a movie room. You can use it, you know, you can plug and play your Xbox or PS4. The refresh rate is almost instantaneous, so it makes it a perfect candidate for any kind of simulation or video games or anything that's very, very interactive. So it's a fantastic option. The 4K HDR is really the differentiator. Let's talk about some of the things that are included in this projector. So it's a blue core laser DLP based projector, like we mentioned. The other cool thing about this, so it's laser, not lamp based, so you're not going to get any yellowing of the image over time. That occurs with the lamp. So lamp based projectors, as they age and get older, you'll get a yellowing on the actual bulb. You're not going to get that with this. So I believe you get 20,000 hours of life. So I haven't done the math in my head, but it's going to last you a very, very long time. It's got a self-contained laser module inside, so you're not going to get any sort of dust particles or any other foreign material within that compartment, so your image is always going to be crisp and clear of any of that stuff. You know, it's a fantastic unit. It does have some good weight to it. So these BenQ projectors, they're not light. They're very, very well built. They're sturdy. Even with that said, they're still going to be able to be mounted to a ceiling. It's probably going to require a little bit sturdier of a ceiling mount. But, you know, these are fantastic units. We've actually got one set up over here in our studio, and I want to take this chance and just go set it up for you guys so we can take a look at it. You're going to be blown away. We'll set it up with TGC 2019, take a look at the iconic par 3 hole at Pebble Beach, just like we did last week with the LU935. I think you guys are really, really going to like this image. We've had an opportunity to go ahead and mount our BenQ LK953 short throw 4K projector. It's a mouthful, but we want you guys to take a look at the image. We really like the projector that we reviewed last week, the LU935 short throw, also from BenQ. But I tell you what, you can really tell the difference in the 8.3 million pixels per frame that you get with this LK953 short throw projector. That's probably the biggest difference that you're going to notice between this one and the one that we reviewed last week. Basically, it's going to reveal some of the subtleties within the image. It's going to make them pop out, make them look crisp. You can tell the biggest difference here as we take a look at Pebble Beach's iconic hole 7. Look at the attention to detail in the waves, the ripples. You can see the ripples further out towards the horizon a lot clearer than you could with the LU935. And just remember, so this projector, the LK953, it's got 8.3 million pixels. The LU935 has 2.3 million pixels per frame. So you're getting 4 times the resolution of full HD 1080p with this 4K projector. You can also take a look at the rocks and see the mist from the waves crashing. I mean, that looks super stunning and about as real as we've seen here in the Shop Indoor Golf Studio. You look at the colors and the brightness, hard to tell. This is a 5,000 lumen projector. Last week's LU935 was a 5,500 lumen projector. I can't really tell too big of a difference with regards to the brightness. And honestly, I think due to the crispness and the attention to detail that you get with those 8 million pixels, this is a little bit nicer. So if you're looking for something that is true 4K quality, similar specs to the LU935, a little bit less bright, right? This one's got 5,000 lumens compared to 5,500 lumens, but I think it really makes up for it with the 8 million pixels that you get per frame. You're going to get a level of detail that's really hard to emulate and I haven't seen this kind of detail on any of the projectors that we've had a chance to get our hands on here. It's really stunning. The other cool thing, if you're into 4K, you can use this for multi-purpose. So a lot of our customers are using these projectors within a multi-purpose room. So they'll have their golf simulators set up, or we'll custom create a simulator for them within their media room. And then they utilize this projector for both golf simulation, they use it as their movie room, or for gaming. So if you've got kids that like to play PS4 or Xbox, this is a great option. The response rate that you're gonna get from this is almost instantaneous, so there's very little lag with regards to the picture and the constantly changing image. And you're also going to get stunning 4K quality. You're going to need a 4K input capable device, but the picture that you're gonna get is really top-notch, and we're big fans of this. We've got this set up now in our showroom. I don't know that I'm gonna take it down. I like it so much. But yeah, if you're in the market for something that's 4K, a lot of people are really picky and they do like 4K, then it definitely justifies the added expense. This projector, the LK953, is $54.99. So it's about $1,500 more than the LU935. Both are short throw. This guy you can mount, we've got about a 12-foot screen here in width, and it's about between 8 to 9 feet away from the screen. So that provides a lot of flexibility as well. You can off-center it with lens shift that it's got. It's got both horizontal and vertical. And then from a vertical standpoint, like we mentioned a little bit earlier, you've got the vertical keystone as well. So lots of flexibility, great image quality, really, really awesome attention to detail. And again, if you're in the market for a premium 4K projector, I think you should give this BenQ LK953 short throw a really close look. It's a little bit pricier. It's $54.99, but again, laser based, not lamp based. So from a total cost of ownership standpoint, you're going to end up saving in the long run, and you're going to be able to use it for so many different things.